Welcome to another episode of Wellness Wednesday. I'm Robin Engelson, and I am here energizing moms to start living instead of existing. Discipline. Who is disciplined? Are you disciplined? Are you not disciplined? What does discipline even mean? As a mom, as a wife, as an employee, as an entrepreneur, as a mompreneur, what does discipline mean? Who is it? And what are we talking about here? So, discipline allows us to achieve our goals and remain consistent day after day after day. So, what that means is that we are being consistent in our daily actions to achieve the goal. And we continue to be disciplined because we know that there's a result to be had. Okay. And with that result is happiness. And with that happiness is freedom. So, discipline equals happiness, which equals freedom. What do you want in your life that you're not getting? What do you keep starting and stopping, starting and stopping? Why is this happening? Everything happens because we are a product of our childhood, and it stems from our childhood and things and experiences that happen to us and what people say to us. But we get to change that story and rewrite it and be disciplined. Okay, so when we are disciplined, it is a form of self love. We are loving ourselves unconditionally because we know there's a result which leads to happiness, which leads to freedom. It's the cycle of discipline, why we do it, and what happens as a result of it. So, are you disciplined with your daily routine, with your nutrition, with your fitness, with your mindset, with your happiness, with your energy? Think about these different areas in your life and think about when you were disciplined. When was the last time that you did something without quitting? For most of us, it was a really long time ago. And some people may not even be able to think about it. But when you do think of it, what did you do? How did you feel? How did you act? What was your energy? There's a relationship around being disciplined that completely comes out of you, right? How we do anything is how we do everything. Whatever we're feeling inside comes out, inward out, and also outward in. So, what is that discipline? For example, in the daily routine, when I wake up, I make my bed. That's the first thing I do is make my bed because I'm winning. And then I wash my face, brush my teeth, get ready, get dressed, open my shades, let my dog out, have my shake, have my tea, listen to positivity, get outside and walk and get fresh air. And then I come back and start my day. But there's a daily routine and the discipline in my daily routine that allows me to thrive and allows me to have the energy I want for the day. Negativity doesn't exist in my life because I choose to not have that energy. It is not in my vortex, okay? It is not in my vortex. And I'm always able to change something to make it positive because that's my mindset. I'm disciplined around my mindset, right? And it comes from years of working on positivity and reframing my mindset as a model of positive change because I'm disciplined and I know what that's like. So, for example, when babies are born, they love to have discipline. They can't talk to you yet, right? But babies and children in general thrive in discipline. That's why there's a schedule in preschool. That's why there's a schedule in school. Kids thrive on schedule, which is discipline. That doesn't mean that there's no fun and no laughter. That just means that from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., we are getting to know each other and saying hi. From 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., we are doing our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And at 10:30 to 11, we're having snack. And it's a schedule so the kids become comfortable with it and they thrive because they know what's expected of them and the energy around them. So it's the same thing as an adult. So 5 years ago, I decided to do a bikini competition. Why did I do this? Because it was on my bucket list. But what happened because of the bikini competition, the byproduct is the discipline that allowed me to be who I am today. The discipline that allowed me to do the meal prep every Sunday and enroll and involve my family in that, knowing that if we were going out to eat, I wasn't going to miss that family time, but I took my meal with me because I'm disciplined, because I know that leads to a result, which leads to happiness, which leads to freedom. Okay. And I had workouts twice a day, sometimes 3. What is that? Discipline. Why did I do it? Because it led to a result, which led to happiness, which leads then to freedom. The freedom that I can say I did it, the accomplishment that I did it, that I walked the stage. I didn't do it to win. I did it to show myself and other moms what's possible when you have a mindset and are disciplined and you're able to change your body physique based on nutrition and your energy based on mindset because you're disciplined. And that allows you to be happy and allows you to have freedom. So I didn't know what I was doing with these exercises half the time in the gym, but I just did it. Just lean in to do it. Because outside your fear is everything and anything you want to accomplish. But if you stay in the fear, and I kept thinking about doing the competition, but I never did it, and it's 5 years later, I would have regrets. So I live with no regrets because I'm disciplined, because you get to choose what you do in life, right? And it didn't matter that I didn't know how to do the exercises because my friends and other people in the gym came over to me to help and show me what I was doing wrong and how I could correct myself so I didn't hurt myself. And I actually got the result that would lead to my happiness because I'm disciplined. And by the end, I knew exactly how to do it, and I got to help other people. Most people train in 16 weeks for a bikini competition. I made a decision, and I trained in 5.5 weeks because the competition was on my birthday. And I didn't want to miss that opportunity because I'm disciplined, which leads to results, which leads to happiness and freedom. Okay? And with that, it's taking the daily action to be consistent, which leads to the results. So it's nothing that happens right away. It's something that happens over time. Discipline is something that can be taught. It's also something you're born with. So it could be either way. Either way, and it doesn't matter. Because when you're disciplined, you learn that you have to change something and be 1% better every single day in order to get to your goal, which is going to make you happy, which is going to give you freedom. And it gives you freedom when you're disciplined because you know you've achieved it. You know you're successful. You know you're winning. And it comes from the inside out. Like you've done this and you're excited about it and you're happy about it. And so, when you put yourself out there and you put yourself first, it's not selfish. It's necessary. It's necessary to put yourself first, to be disciplined, because no one cares about you more than you do. I promise you that. Nobody does. You get to be the best version of yourself when you prioritize yourself, so then you can help other people. You fill your cup up first, and then you fill up other people's cups, right? You can't fill up other people on an empty cup or on wishing or wanting or fear. You got to break through that. So discipline starts with small daily actions leading to the bigger goal, okay? So for example, in my bikini competition, the small daily action I took was to be 100% on my nutrition plan from my meal prep and get my workouts in every single day. And every time I did that, my workouts got better and better and better. I gained lean muscle, I reduced my BMI and my fat, and I was able to sculpt my body because I did the work. It's just like in the business world, when you're in the office and, some people work harder than others, but what's the end goal? Like, are you working so hard that you're not getting to the goal, or are you working so hard to achieve the goal? Those are two separate different things, and those are two separate mindsets from two different people, right? You get that? Does that make sense? So if you're striving for that next level at work, or you want to work on this one project, or maybe even propose a project to your team or to your boss, and you have this fear, but then you decide to break through the fear because it's holding you back and you want no regrets, because you're disciplined and you know this is going to change your life and lead to happiness, which will be your freedom. So you bring it up at the next team meeting and you're not attached to this outcome. And then because you did that, the next time something comes up, you're going to be able to do it again. And you're building the muscle to be disciplined. So then maybe it gets approved and your ideas, everyone's excited about it. Why didn't you say, bring this to us sooner? And then you get to be disciplined in enabling and helping your coworkers achieve the outcome. That is the discipline, the mindset around how it's going to happen, the strategic plan, the results in that plan, and how it's going to help your company, how it's going to affect the ROI, how it's going to affect you as a person. So when you go home to your kiddos after work, you are feeling amazing because you're disciplined at work, and then you bring that home because you're disciplined at work, you have your morning routine, and you feel great, and your energy is different, and something shifts. And when they have that shift, that's the discipline. That's the happiness. That's the freedom, right? You can't have the freedom and the happiness if you're not disciplined. It doesn't work. It just doesn't make sense. And it's not in alignment with how life happens. So be disciplined and choose. You get to choose what you want to be disciplined in and how you want that to affect and help you achieve your goals and be a better person. So you have the energy, you have the happiness, because you know that there's an end result and you're doing the work 1% better every single day to achieve your goals, right? It's the small daily actions that get us to the bigger goal. And you're being disciplined, and that leads to your happiness, and that leads to your freedom. So do you see that there's this whole connection that goes together with being disciplined? People who are not disciplined are typically not happy because they're not getting what they want in life. They're not getting what they want in life. They have no idea how to do it, right? So they have no idea. And they're just so consumed with what's happening and how to do it, but they're not putting in the work in order to get the discipline to get the result. So in order to get the result, you've got to be disciplined. You get to put in the work. You get to choose what that work looks like. Starting simple, making your bed every day, opening your shades, brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting dressed, having a healthy breakfast, getting outside, listening to positivity. Set the tone for your day. Set your mindset and yourself up for success every single day, being disciplined. Start small. Start small. And then you can work it into other areas of your life with work, with family, but you've got to start with yourself first. When you start with yourself first, you are not selfish. You make yourself a priority because you are your number one priority. So I'm excited for you to tell me down below what you're going to be disciplined with and how you're going to start it. So just name one thing. Is it morning routine? Is it fitness? Is it mindset? Is it workflow? Is it teamwork? Whatever it is. Parenting. One word right below. And if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of existing and not living as a present working mom, let's do a one-on-one. Because I promise you, I can help you solve the issue. I know what it's like to feel like this. I felt the same way, and what I found is a simple solution that I'm excited to share with you. So let's get this party started and start thriving with autoimmunity as working moms and do it together, because life is too short. And the past we can't do anything about. We live in the now, and the future is unknown. So let's get this party started today, and I'm excited to talk with you and help you be energized and start living instead of existing with your discipline.